Hi, so to use the Digitizing app, you'll want to start out at the DRC Mapathon hub page, which is drcmapathon-who.opendata.arcgis.com. If you see the box with quick links up on the top right, you'll click the link next to Digitizing app, which will be added shortly. Once you follow that link, you'll be brought to this page. You might first come to a window that says sign in via WIMS, W-I-M-S, or ArcGIS Online. If you're with WHO, you should sign in with your WIMS account. If you are with CDC or any other organization, sign in clicking the ArcGIS button. Then you'll put in your credentials and you'll come to this page. This is the Digitizing app. This first screen will have our splash screen, and lots of information will be posted there throughout the Mapathon. So always read this screen before you go into the app. So once you've read through this screen, click OK. And then you'll see that there's imagery populated in this screen. Now, zooming in, you'll start to see cells pop up that have green stars. These cells with green stars are cells that you can check out and digitize. So I'm going to keep zooming in to one cell. So we're obviously getting closer, and if you want to know how close you're getting, down here on the bottom left corner is a scale bar. It's a little bit difficult to see, but you can check that to see if you're in close enough. We recommend to be at least within 200 meters, but you'll probably want to go closer to be able to digitize. So now that I'm close in and I can see the tops of some buildings, I'm going to click in this cell, and the number of the cell will pop up. It's AVQ 1885. So if I'm digitizing, I'll probably write down that cell number in case I need to leave and come back, because if I left and came back, I could just search up here, AVQ 1885, and it takes me right back to that cell. So that's really useful. So this is the cell I've chosen. I'm going to click inside of there, click on these three dots right here, and go to Smart Editor. Once I'm in Smart Editor, I have some options here. Digitizing status. Currently, because this cell is green, the digitizing status is incomplete. I want to digitize this cell, so I'm going to say it's checked out, meaning I'm checking out this cell. We'll leave everything else the same and say Save. So now this cell is ready for me to digitize. I want to, in the continuous editor box, I want to click on this red structures button because that will allow me to digitize structures. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here. And I can see the tops of some buildings. So in our digitizing effort, you want to place one point on the top of every building. So there's a building, click. So as you can see, these are very small buildings, but you can delineate the tops of their rooftops from others. So each individual rooftop will get 1 point. I'll make a second video to show some of the tricky situations and some of the things you may see and wonder whether or not you should put a point on them. But for right now, I'll just demo how to digitize. So say that I've put points on the top of every building that we see here. Now I'm going to X out of my continuous editor box, and I'm going to click back inside my cell. Now that I've finished digitizing this cell, if there are points on every rooftop, I'll click here, go to Smart Editor, and now it's no longer checked out. I will turn the status to complete. When you've turned the status to complete, that notifies the working team that this cell is ready to be validated. So we'll push Save, and you are done with that cell. If you want to keep working, you can zoom back out and find another grid to work on, but you'll notice the grid that we just digitized now is red because we set it to complete. When you're done digitizing for the day and you've changed the status of the cell you worked on, you can simply just X out of the app. And that is all. Thank you very much.